some news stories from Ethiopia and Eritrea viewers. Firstly, Eritrea has shared a peace proposal with Sudanese authorities. I reported about the visit of an Eritrean delegation to Sudan a few days ago. Now we have some reports about the purpose of that visit. The visit happened twice. Eritrean delegation visited Sudan in 1 week. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopia and 6 other African countries, East African countries, signed an agreement today about information sharing related to security and law and order. Thirdly, we have a new story from East Wellega, where dozens of persons have been killed in the ongoing operation against Oromo Liberation Army. Ethiopian state media is silent. It is not covering the ongoing operation. It is not being allowed, but local sources are confirming about this incident which happened in East Wellega. Fourthly, we have a new story from South Wolo, where another batch of Fano fighters completed its training, 2-month-long training in a place. And Fano is now being deployed to those areas where OLA is attacking as well. So OLA-Fano clash is imminent, it's happening. It will further intensify in coming days. It could intensify. So before these 4 news stories, just a quick news story about PM Abiy, who visited a place in Ethiopian capital today. He visited a place where a new building of Ethiopian Broadcasting Corporation is under construction. The building is being constructed in Shigole, which is in Addis Ababa. It's a neighborhood in Addis Ababa. Here, a new building of Ethiopian state broadcaster is under construction. You can see PM Abiy's pictures from the construction site of EBC's new building. Now it's 4 news stories. Firstly, Eritrea. Eritrea wants to bring peace in Sudan. We know that last week an Eritrean delegation visited Sudan. Usman Saleh, Eritrean foreign minister, and Eritrean presidential advisor Yemane Gabriab were part of this delegation. They handed over a special message of Eritrean ruler Isaias Afwerki to Sudanese General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan. It happened on the 11th of April. The delegation went back, it returned. Then on Saturday, once again the delegation visited Sudan. It met with Abdul Fattah al-Burhan. It had meetings with General Hamati as well, Hamdan Dagalo, head of Sudan's Janjaweed fighters. Now it has been confirmed, Sudan has officially confirmed that this Eritrean delegation came with a peace initiative. Sudan's Sovereignty Council has released a statement. The statement reads that the delegation came with a vision that aims to bridge the views of the Sudanese parties to resolve the political crisis in Sudan. So, Sovereignty Council has confirmed that the Eritrean delegation came with a peace proposal. If a peace proposal has been prepared by Eritrean government, it means it is in touch with the stakeholders involved in Sudanese crisis. And we do know that in 2006, Eritrea hosted peace talks to resolve the crisis in Sudan. After that summit in Eritrea, a peace agreement was signed. So once again, Eritrea is offering a peace initiative. Eastern Sudan shares border with Eritrea. Eritrea is concerned about some new recruitments by Janjaweed militias in Eastern Sudan. So Eritrea now is trying to play its role in the resolution of ongoing crisis in Sudan. We know that UN's transition mission, African Union and IGAD, a regional bloc, they are also trying to convince the parties to start a process of talks in Sudan. So far, we have not seen the start of this process of talks in Sudan. Now Eritrea has come with a peace proposal. Does Eritrean peace proposal have UN mission, African Union and IGAD on board? I don't think so. It seems that Eritrea is launching a separate peace initiative. Let's see. Will Sudanese government, Sudanese parties to conflict respond positively to this Eritrean peace initiative? That remains to be seen. Does Eritrea have a peace initiative for Ethiopia as well? Does it want to resolve Ethiopia-Tigray conflict peacefully? Has it sent a delegation in Ethiopia? I have not seen that in the past. Instead, Eritrean military was involved in Tigray. Eritrea was backing PM Abiy's military campaign against Tigray. But in Sudan, Eritrea wants a peaceful solution to the conflict. Now, a second news story is about an agreement signed in Ethiopia today. 7 East African countries signed this agreement. Their information agencies, intelligence agencies signed this agreement. The agreement is about intelligence sharing regarding terrorism, regarding countering anti-peace forces. Ethiopia is part of this alliance formed today. Other countries are Sudan, South Sudan, Somalia, Djibouti, 4 Ethiopian neighbors, and Tanzania, Uganda. So these 7 countries have signed the agreement about intelligence sharing, information sharing related to security matters. Now, question is, where is Eritrea, another Ethiopian neighbor? Where is Kenya, another Ethiopian neighbor? The 2 countries did not care to become part of this alliance. Intelligence sharing between Ethiopia and Tanzania is less important than intelligence sharing between Ethiopia and Eritrea, between Ethiopia and Kenya. It seems that Kenya and Eritrea, they deliberately decided not to be part of this network of intelligence sharing. Thirdly, viewers, ongoing Ethiopian government's, Oromia regional government's operation against Oromo Liberation Army. Government is not keeping us updated about what's happening on the ground. If the operation is underway, obviously there would be casualties, there would be detentions, there would be arrests. Why is that no one is briefing the media about the ongoing operations? Now we have received some updates from Wellega, East Wellega zone, which has been a stronghold of Ethiopian armed group, Oromo Liberation Army. Here, Kiramo district, Lalisto Sombo Kabele is the place from where we have received this report. The report claims that dozens of persons have been killed in an operation by government forces. Around 50 are being said to have died. Who are these persons? Some sources say that several of them are Kiros, Oromo activists who once supported Jawar's campaign against EPRDF alliance, and some civilians too. OLA-backed news sources say that these are just civilians. They have nothing to do with Oromo Liberation Army. Some local sources say that these persons are seen as OLA sympathizers. That is why they have been targeted by government forces. Government is silent. Government should update about the ongoing operation against Oromo Liberation Army. Otherwise, what OLA is saying, what OLF is saying, that this is operation against civilians, this narrative will be strengthened. We have received names of at least 37 persons who have been killed in this place, Lalisto Sombo Kabele in East Wellega zone. Lastly, viewers, Fano is continuing its recruitment, its trainings in several parts of Amhara region. Today, hundreds of Fano fighters completed their training in South Wallo zone. You can see some pictures on your screen. Newly inaugurated Fano members who were under training for around 2 months. The training took place in Habru, which is in South Wallo zone of Amhara region, and there these Fano members will be deployed in South Wallo, and some say deployments could be in Oromia Special Zone as well. From Oromia Special Zone, we heard some reports about fighting between OLA fighters and Amhara forces close to Ataya. There was some exchange of fire, not fighting. There was some exchange of fire near Ataya between reportedly OLA fighters and government forces, Amhara government forces. So Fano is being recruited. It is being deployed along border areas, Amhara, Oromia border areas. On the other hand, OLA is under pressure. It was also there in border areas. Now it has come under pressure because of ongoing operation by government forces, Oromia, regional government forces, federal forces, and several other regions forces. Thank you for watching.